This is incredible, guys. Welcome to Bhutan. Hey guys, welcome back to Patmax Adventures. I am Patrick and I just arrived in Thimphu, Bhutan. Thimphu is the capital here in Bhutan. I just arrived from Paro. Took about an hour and a half in the taxi. In today's video, I'm gonna explore the city of Thimphu. I heard there's a beautiful vegetable market and a beautiful craft market, and just gonna see what else this city has to offer. Another beautiful city here in Bhutan. Again, the architecture here is just so unique. And I love the colors, orange, white, then you've got more orange. So I'm gonna head down here. I believe this is one of the main roads kind of going down the hill. Thimphu is laid out a bit differently than Paro. Paro is kind of flat and in a valley. Thimphu is also in a valley, but it's very hilly. So you can see a lot of the buildings and streets and neighborhoods are up here in the hill. Right now we're walking down the hill here. I like it. It gives it a completely different character. Similar buildings, but clearly larger. Makes sense. This is the capital here in Bhutan. Look at the balconies here. It's beautiful. I just love the dark wood on the white. Just makes these buildings really pop. Naughty Pigs. Looks like a restaurant. Here's a photograph of the current king, queen, and their family. So you'll see this throughout the Bhutan in hotels, restaurants, and private residences. Naughty Pigs. So the whole country of Bhutan, there are no stop signs in any of the cities and no traffic lights. He's got the door open, so it looks like they might switch. I love that the architecture here is similar to the buildings. Very cohesive. So beautiful with the mountains in the background as well. This is the current king, his wife, the queen, and I believe this is their oldest son, baby there. Some ads here as well. Here in Bhutan, when you order, you're gonna write it down. So the waitress or the waiter will come over, give you a piece of paper and pen, you just write your order. You'll get a menu, so you've got everything on here. Very reasonably priced. Most of the dishes here are around 120, 100, 130 Nultrum, so that's gonna range from $3 to $5, really reasonable, but I am starving and I'm excited to try some of the food here in Thimphu. The momos just arrived. So I've got the vegetable and beef. One thing you'll notice is there's no utensils. In Bhutan, when you have dumplings or momo, you're gonna eat them with your hands. Got sauce here as well. This looks good. I'm gonna try the beef ones first. I'm gonna dip it into the sauce, which is probably gonna be pretty spicy. Here we go. That was good. It was pretty juicy, and the spice here is pretty strong. So if you like spicy things, here in Bhutan, they're very famous for their spice, so you're gonna get some really good spice here. Now I'm gonna try the vegetable one. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been getting this wrong. It's not vegetable, it's the cheese one. I ordered the cheese momo and the beef momo. Between the beef and the cheese, I'm gonna say that the cheese is definitely more tasteful. It's almost a little sweet too, and each one is just filled with a lot of juice. Here's a little electronics store. We've got a few more here. There's Jockey and Adidas, Hub's Bar. Fast food. So one thing here in Bhutan, there are no Western fast foods. No McDonald's, no Burger King, no KFC, no In-N-Out, nothing, no Carl's Jr. And I think that's great. They have their own fast food. So let's check it out. Ooh, they have momo there. Some fried rice, french fries. Okay. When I learned this, that there are no fast food restaurants here in Bhutan that are Western, I thought that was great. No McDonald's, no Burger King. They have their own local fast food, and I hope it stays that way. Some clothing here. And again, you'll see the king and queen. Like a little restaurant. Some shoes. A bit different than Paro. Paro is definitely a little bit more rural. This looks to be another main street, a bit more quiet. Oh, and one thing you'll notice here around Bhutan, right now it's March, late March, so it's about springtime. They've got the cherry blossoms here. No traffic lights. You'll see a lot of roundabouts in Paro and Thimphu. I believe that guy that was up here directing the traffic is the only one in the cities. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe that's the only one. So guys, this building at the top of the hill there, I can see the Olympic rings. I have no idea what that is. If you guys are Bhutanese, you're from Thimphu, or you're from Bhutan, please share down below what that building is up there with the Olympic symbol. I don't think the Olympics have ever been in Bhutan. Maybe that is a place where people train to get into the International Olympics. But yeah, that definitely stuck out there. I found the big local market here in Thimphu, so we're about to enter it now. Oops. I just realized that there's an upstairs. This place is huge. And one thing about Bhutan so far, all their markets, everything looks so fresh. So fresh. So up here looks like this is more where the rice and breads maybe. Yeah, look at all these different rices here, guys. Pink and white. This is Angpola. Oh, and then here's some more of the peppers and spices and beans. So here, guys, you can see there's some beans, red bean, more dried peppers. All this dried pepper here too, and spices, more beans, cauliflower, and they've got the eggs here too. And it keeps going. There's a whole other level down here. Some more fruits, bananas, apples. Oh, is this honey? Yes, this is honey, guys. Pure honey. Pure local honey product from Trisrang. Good for health. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, guys. That looks delicious. More honey here, pineapple, some green peppers. More stands down here, and then the market opens up at the end, and you just see the hillside right here. Wow. This looks like a restaurant area. Yeah, this is definitely where there's some little shops here. Another cafe here, grill station. Vietnamese, okay. Popcorn. I love the art here as well. It looks a bit empty right now, so I'm guessing maybe this gets more popular maybe in the evening or in the morning time. Look at this. This is just so beautiful with the backdrop. I just got back to my room here in Thimphu, so I'll give you guys a little tour. So here's the bed. Got the nightstand over there, got some lights, have the desk. This is the heater in this hotel room. So you just turn it on from here. Then I've got the closet here. I like the view from this room. You can see up into the mountain. A lot of those are residential buildings with apartments. What I was told is that usually there are only 2 apartments on each floor, which means that a lot of these local people have pretty good sized apartments. Got a window there. This is the heater here. So in order to use the shower and get hot water, you've got to turn it on, and then you're gonna see the meter up here. You wait about 30 minutes and it'll be hot enough to take a shower. So those were my first few hours wandering around the city here in Thimphu, Bhutan. What do you guys think so far of Thimphu compared to Paro? There are definitely a lot more stores here and things that you can buy, which totally makes sense. This is the capital of Bhutan. I'd have to say for me, I kind of like Paro a little bit better just because the kind of person I am and the traveler I am, I like a little bit of the more rural towns. However, Thimphu is beautiful. I love the hillsides. I love how it's built. I love the layout of the city. It's really interesting. The people here are super friendly, just like in Paro. The food is good. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember to live every moment to the max. I'll see you guys next time.